Well, hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Well, today we bring to you Bimpe Oyebade, who is also a popular Nigerian female actress. Well, if you're not familiar with this name, we are talking about none other than Bimpe. She is truly a princess from a kingdom in Ekiti. Bimpe is a famous Nollywood actress, model, television personality, and entrepreneur. She was born on March 23rd, 1994, raised in Akure, the Ondo State capital, but originally from Ijeru, Ekiti, in Ekiti State. Speaking of Ekiti State, she just received and bagged herself an award of Omoluabi. Yes, so Bimpe is a recipient of numerous awards. Yes, she's a model, as mentioned earlier. She has modeled for so many brands. In addition to that, she is a CEO of a fashion store called Mo Luxury, as well as a skincare brand known as Just Organic. Well, she's a native, as mentioned earlier, and was honored yesterday to be acknowledged by Ekiti State government, and she received the prestigious Omoluabi Award. The Nollywood actress shared on her verified Instagram page an account how happy and honored she felt. She shared a picture of herself with the First Lady of Ekiti State, stating, and I quote, about yesterday, "So happy and honored to be acknowledged by my state government. Special thanks to our beautiful Ekiti State First Lady at BC Afayemi for presenting this prestigious Omoluabi Award, Ekiti Youth Outstanding Personalities Award, one of 25, Bimpe Omoba." Yes, she's truly an Omoba. She is from a royal family. She mentioned this in one of the interviews when she was asked that is she just bearing Bimpe Oyebade, or is she truly a princess? And she stated and said yes, she is from a royal family. Bimpe Omoba is the last child in the family of 5. She attended Asset College and also attended Omo Liri School for her secondary education. After completing her secondary education, Oyebade Bimpe proceeded to the Ekiti State University and graduated with a bachelor's degree. He has acted in both English and Yoruba movie. Bimpe started off her career as a model initially, not anything close to acting. She has worked with top brands such as House of Tara, as mentioned earlier. Well, she joined the Nigerian movie industry in 2017 and started attending movie audition and acting as a minor character in movies. In one of the interviews she had, she stated that she never thought she would be an actress. She saw an opportunity and she took it. And after she finished from the set, she just went off screen, and that was when she was posted for her NYSC. And before she knew it, people started requesting and seeking to know who the lady who played the role in Meji was, and they want to see more of her on screen. This was what brought about a career in the Nollywood industry. The movie was produced by Yomi Fabi, and that same movie brought her to limelight. Speaking of her relationship with Yomi Fabi and this movie, recalling that there was a time in the Nollywood industry where actors, producers were being dragged, most especially the male producers being dragged, that they always request for sex to actually give other female actors roles. And Bimpe also called out Yomi Fabi over this in a comment section, where a fan brought to the notice of Bimpe that Yomi Fabi is always making passes at her. Negative passes, or negative comments rather. Bimpe responded and said she knows about it and she has decided to act all ignorant. The only reason why Yomi Fabi is making negative comments about her is because she refused to accept roles for sex. Hearing this, Yomi Fabi reacted negatively, reacted to the accusation of sexual harassment leveled on him by his colleague Bimpe, and countered all of the accusation. Yomi Fabi stated that being an actor does not mean that he couldn't make romantic feelings, or he couldn't share his romantic feelings with a colleague. It depends on how the colleague handles the situation. He said, "How did she get a major role in one of my movies? She never came to me to learn about movies. She did not do any audition. I had already concluded my audition. She came to me as a fan and I decided to encourage her." Yomi Fabi was talking about the one and only movie Meji, which brought Bimpe to limelight. He continued and maintained that Bimpe was the one who wronged him, rather, and he has decided to turn a blind eye to it. He said, and he continued, and I quote, "She knows what she did. that made me change towards her. I'm an adult and I am free to be sexually attracted to anybody. At least I am thankful to God that she never said I forced her. There is nothing that says that she has automatic roles in my movies. I do not know the kind of entitlement she has to think she can always feature in my movies. I'll take time to explain what she did. Yoruba continued and he said, the first thing she did that made me change towards her was that I brought her into the industry in 2015, and on the last day of the movie shoot in 2015, she left and I did not set my eyes on her until January 2019. Yoruba further explained that Mo Bimpe had shot 3 movies between 2015 and 2019, and he really didn't know the kind of relationship she had built with his sponsor, production manager, and cinematographer. He said all he had was that Mo Bimpe was planning a production behind him. What an audacity. He said he brought her into the industry because he wanted her to be great and known. He wanted her to have a career. So why was she cutting corners? At the end of the day, she called to tell him that she has a job for him. That is Mo Bimpe calling Yoruba, telling him that I have a job for you, Oga. Yoruba responded that the production manager you gave the job to is somebody that you knew through me, and I have decided to cut the person off completely and permanently and forever, and that she hijacked all her backbones without consulting him. He said the most annoying part of it all was that if she had requested or asked for all of this, he wouldn't have withheld any of it. Like, why are you stealing what is yours? He would have willingly put that through and showed that the nitty-gritties of some of these things. He said several other things transpired, but he would rather not talk about it, as she has decided to attribute every of their relationship and tie it around the fact that she did not give into his sexual advances towards her. He also stated that sexual harassment is different from sexual attraction. He added and said, and I quote, ask her if she made sexual advances to me and not vice versa. I did not notice her first. She was the one who noticed me. Besides, if we did make advances at each other, we are both adults. The most important thing is that there was no force. Do not make it look like because I'm an actor, I do not have the right to have emotional or sexual feelings. Sexual harassment and sexual attraction are different, and we need to educate these young people. This was Yoruba blatantly defending himself over the allegations and accusation made by Mo Bimpe towards him. Well, there's one thing that sure is true about what he said, which is that Yoruba did make advances towards Mo Bimpe. That fact was clearly stated in most of the statements Yoruba made. Well, I like the fact that he was bold enough to own up to his words and say it boldly with his full chest that yes, so I made advances to you, but then last we'll be adults. Well, another controversy around Mo Bimpe has to do with Lateef. A lot of people have thought and speculated that the two actors are in a relationship, in fact that they are married, but in most of the interviews that they've both had and shared, they stated clearly that there was nothing between them other than friendship. They are good friends and it will remain as such. Over the years, Mo Bimpe has been able to feature in over 50 movies and she has produced numerous movies for herself as well. Mo Bimpe is beautiful and considered one of the most beautiful actresses in Nigeria. Aside acting, she's an entrepreneur, CEO, as I mentioned earlier. She has worked on so many and numerous brands. She has won several awards. Outside this award from Ekiti State Governor, the Omoluabi Award, barely 5 years into the industry, it is safe to say that Bimpe has acquired a reputation of being herself and someone that is necessarily not flamboyant. She's excellent at her craft and she's no doubt holding her place in the industry. Well, guys, we see another congratulations to Mo Bimpe, more awards and more wins. There you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.